Still on it, Uncle Willie. I know you done a video yesterday, and thank you. It's appreciated. Glad to see you feeling a little bit better, that you're making a video. I'll carry on smoking this. See you back with us. Oh, day, what a day today. Oh, happy Hump Day. What a day, tell you. I've literally just sat down from 7 o'clock this morning when I took the missus to work. Nothing's gone right today. I've got a wood delivery which come making in some new steps for that decking area. And me drill, you know, is at me partner's sister's house, because she got a job we wanted to do last week. We couldn't do it, so we left it there. So yeah, so I need a drill. Haven't got one. Yeah, and so I've got some 4.8 meter, lengths of wood, which is going to be to cover the full length, the front of the deck, which is going to make a step. I think they're 4 or 5 inches wide. So I've got 2 of them to put up to each other, and affixed to the front of the deck, and then got some 4x4 plank, 4x4s, which are going to hold it all together, sort of thing, you know. So the 2x2s will be coming, the 4x6s, whatever it is. Oh, what is it now? Yeah. The wide pieces, the 4x2s, 4.8 meters. So I'm going to have 2 pieces against each other like that. That'll be the back, the back of the decking. So to have 2 pieces like that, so that'll be where you'll be putting your feet on top, and then underneath, say at the front here, would be like it's like a kickboard, or whatever you want to call it, would be the framework for the steps, which are 4x4s. I think they might be a little bit big, so I might only need 1. I did get 2. After word the missus and see what she thinks of whether she thinks the steps a little bit high or not. 2 4x4s. It is a bit of a step at the front of the decking. I took out all the old step, smashed that up with a hammer. Again, I would have took it out, took all my screws and everything out if I had my drill to take the screws out, but as I haven't, I've had to smash it up with a hammer. But hey ho. I had a tiger. Yeah, so not watched anything on YouTube really. I've had watched besides JC. He's having a bit of a quiet day, and put a new light. Finished the downstairs, painting the downstairs water closet. Put a new light in, which is a infrared sensor on it, you know, so I can leave it on, and then it's it'll go off on its own. And I've got it what they call bright light. Because I know you get warm lights and all that, which is a little bit subdued in it, but I like it. You know, I like it bright. So it's like a bright white light. It's LED. I think it's 9 inches in circumference, and might be a little bit over the top for a downstairs water closet, because it's only a small room. But, yeah. I was expecting a delivery from Germany today. Hasn't come. Might get it tomorrow. I've got no notification that it's on a tracking or anything. I have to double check that. Because they send you everything in German, don't they? When you get from that said store. I mean, your confirmations for your orders and all that are all in German. in a place that I've had enough orders off them, so they must know, you know, coming over to the UK, they must know I'm English. Especially with the name of Hill. Used to be Heinz, by the way. Not in Heinz beans, as used to be Hinds, but I changed it years ago by deed poll. I can't remember exactly why I changed it, but I did. Yeah, nothing's gone right. Need to buy myself some tools. We now got one drill, you know, it's a Matika with a impact driver, and they've got a charge unit on 2 separate batteries. But 1 second. Oh, there you go. I've got the actual drill. I've got a drill here. I thought it was the impact driver, so I must have left the impact driver at me missus girl. So obviously no battery. Comes in a big, like a black, you know, carry case. Yeah, and yeah. So I think, you know, should have at least 2 drills. A bolt should have. Every time we go to buy something, missus, no, you don't need one. Anyway, you know, I get all that. I've had a big electric drill somewhere, but it's all buried underneath all this lot. I mean, all that stuff there, in that basket here, that's dog bedding and stuff. Yeah. Let's see, we've got a case of screws, different screws and whatever. Then we need to sort out all this. Need to sort out all this over the summer. We tidy it up. I'm going to say tidy for long. Everything just ends up getting thrown in there again. I mean, I had stuff for dog car stuff, my tools and stuff, and then I had all screwdrivers in one section, spanners in one section, sockets in one section. Yeah, pretty crazy. I remember watching Dave on his chat last night with the dogs on the end. It's in the dog run, whatever it is he called it, one of the dog pounds. Smoking that diesel cigar, and someone sent me a message on that video I done yesterday about the Star Trek stuff. You know, the props, the copy, you know, replicas, prop replicas. And I said, "Message, can't believe I watched all that." I don't know whether that was a bad thing you were saying, or, you know, as if to say, I can't believe we just watched all that crap. But someone thought I was a bit of a Trekkie. I'm not a Trekkie by any means, but just what I grew up with, you know. But I was, funny enough, I was looking at a Star Trek shirt, you know, because it's like the tricorder is sort of like science officers, isn't it, and all that. I know Kirk did go down with the odd time he went down. He had the odd tricorder as a captain, but the security detail in it. Obviously, Spock, McCoy had his doctor's tricorder. There's so many people trying to make their own versions, you know. They just had on a thing called Wonderfest over there. Some of the models, you know. unbelievable, and a lot of it's from scratch, you know. And I mean, they got like there was a lot of the creatures from the Blue Lagoon and stuff like that, you know, a lot of dioramas. Apparently, a lot of the robot from Johnny 5, you know, there's a lot of them there. They won loads of awards, silver and gold medals. They were winning them left, right, and centre apparently. Now, if you've seen that video I done the other week, guys, where I was at Makers Central, they had the guy who's done, it's actually tours with his Johnny 5. It's like a full size one, you know. He spent 6 years building it, and he was having problems at the show. He's been to the States in it and not showing it off there, and 6 years, and he was having obviously loads of electronics on it, loads of, yeah. So there was a lot of models been done. The weather's been sort of on and off again today. Not been able to finish the decking. As soon as I like yesterday was crap, and then today it's been on and off. Since I've wanted to come out, it's started to spit and splatter, and hopefully I'll get it done before Gary comes down. Let me just take it outside, I'll show you what I'm doing. Right, just swing it around, guys. See, this is the deck we've been restaining, repainting, whatever you want to call it. That's what's left of the old step. This is what I'm trying to make do with a new step. These are 4.8 metre pieces. I'm going to leave them there in the corner just to keep that gravel. That gravel that you know, what we put on that area there where all the weeds and everything were. And we were going to use some like gravel to infill some of this, but I put a little bit of a brace just there. Look, just see the brace there, just to hold it onto the thing. Because actually, there's nothing under this at the moment. I'm going to put some blocks, you know. I'm going to use some of these old pieces of wood. So these are them big pieces. Look, they're the 4x8s. So I've got 2 of them just underneath that one there, and then I've got 2 of the 4x4s. There's another one just over there. I've got one there, but I've got an issue. There's a gap there. I mean, I've had the spirit level. It's got the old big spirit level out here. More or less blob on. And then it's a little bit high, as you can see on that one. There's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit out, but not much. But I just can't figure out why there's a huge gap underneath. Obviously the ends are higher than what the middle is. So if I put that onto the slab area, that's showing level as well. Unless the wood's a little bit out, might try turn the wood round in case there's a bit of a warp in the wood or something. I'll just flip it back around. So them concrete things there, we were going to use to do some filling in here. We didn't need it, so that deck there, that piece of deck there, is the one we've had 17 years. That come with us from the other. That was the kit, and then this one I just made up myself, as you can see from that area there. And it's still waiting for another coat of protective stuff, paint, whatever you're going to call it. And then I'll see that's done. just a temporary cover for the chairs and table. As you can see, the little barbecue over the back there, and then the log burner there. Sorry guys, that's the side step you have on your side. What we took, and you can see we've gone all around here with this gravel. This all used to be you know, weeds and soil and everything. So that's the let's zoom out a bit. So that's the dragon's den, as we call it. So just go down the back here. I mean, we'll cut all these off eventually, and we've just done a little bit more down here. Bit of crap we got to get rid of. Again, it's got a little bit of some flags down. They're not permanent. They're just temporary things. We just put there just to get them out of the way. But they're level and flat. So we just done a little bit of tarting up around there on the garden. Right. I don't know how much of this 1792 I smoked. I've had there you go, I had a tiger. I know I've had a few bowls of it. This is about the 4th cup of tea I've made today, and this is the first one I've actually managed to go. I'm actually going to manage to finish drinking. Cheers everybody. Because I've had the delivery, and then I've gone on to, you know, then I've left it on the side. I left my drink on the side and forgot about it. It's gone cold. I've got some of that for when I finish that one. And Gary, no, you're not having it. Sent me a message just to say, hide that pipe, I'm going to nick it. So as you can hear, it's the that cover's blowing around again. The wind's picked up again. I'll get a proper cover for that. Goes to our what we call B&Q. It's our hardware store. You know, sort of sell everything there. You know, electricals, wood, garden stuff. Do a bit of everything. Paint, kitchens. Sort of like one of the biggest retailers over there in the UK for stuff like that. Supposed to be equivalent to your Walmart, I suppose. But I know your Walmart's a hell of a lot bigger and a hell of a lot better stuff than we've got. Got a delivery from Scotland today, which is black pudding and square sausage. Yeah, square sausage, he says? Yeah, square sausage. It's made out of Scottish beef, and it's basically you cook it the same as you do any other sausage. You know, you fry it or grill it or whatever you want to, put it in the oven. You know, 2 or 3 minutes either side, and Bob's your uncle. So I'm going to try that. Make a change from them standard brown sausages. And tomorrow or Friday we gotta pick up some bacon, some nice bacon for Daddy's breakfast Saturday morning. I'm gonna see if we can find some white pudding as well, which is basically the same as black pudding, but it's got hasn't got pig's blood in it or whatever blood they use to make it black. So we'll have a big fry up for breakfast. Just glad I managed to get one job done today. You know, it doesn't sound much, you know, considering I've been on it all bloody day. You know, but I've been cutting in all the edges. Normally I do them first, but I just wanted to get the big you know, the walls out the way, the big areas. Another thing, I got to get myself a set of step ladders, because my ladders are, I got, you know, standard, you know, ladders. And they're too big to working in an area I was working in. And I wanted to, I've got a ceiling which comes, like I said yesterday, comes at an angle like that. So I've got this, where the water closet is, it's underneath the stairs sort of thing, you know. And I was like this, trying to do the angle, and wasn't quite, arms weren't quite long enough. So I got the ladders out, and I'm like this, and I'm setting it off. I'm going dizzy because I'm looking, you know, sort of trying to work backwards on myself. There's just no room with the ladders in there, but I need to get the height. Yes, some step ladders are very much, you know, a 3 or 4 rung step ladders is what I need. Amazing what you find out, what you need until you notice you haven't got it, you know. Yeah, so I had a bit of a nightmare today putting in that new lighting. Lost the wire, basically. And the fitting I had for it, they give me a little crap connection, you know. And then what it does, it's you screw the base plate obviously to the ceiling, and then you got a little connection come through. But I wanted to put what we call in Wagyu connections, because it's just like rather than having them over here in UK, you'd have this in the ceiling rows. Yeah, it's like a plate on you. Have I got one here? I'll show you just a second, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. This is the fitting, what was in it. One of these crappy bloody energy saving. You know, you get more light off a bloody match than this. Onions, congratulations on your 1600th video. Wow. I'll be watching that later, no doubt. And you got the old bayonet fitting, which they're doing away with in the UK now. You've got all these screwing ones. So this is a typical light fitting here in the UK. This is what it does. It unscrews like this. Take that off. So you're left with that. So obviously that would go into there like that. It's push fit. Boom boom. But you undo that, and you'd have one of these attached to the ceiling. 2 screws and a wall plug. Obviously you got your live and your neutral. Then what you get in the UK, you get one of these. So you'll have obviously the one, whatever you got in your live fitting. So your live there. So you have 2 blue wires there. You'll have your two lives, and then your earthing wires, you know. Yeah, so but with the Wagyu connectors, they're only small connectors, and you put the same bit like that, but they're half, you know. If you can take them off, yeah, snap them off a bit like that. That's some sort of size, you know. So the difference, you know. Connect that, and yeah, that's really a hell of a lot easier. Hell of a lot easier. Snap. Just put that into the Wagyu connection. Slip it in. Close the clamp on it. Done. No messing around. No faffing about. You know. Hell of a lot quicker to do a job. And yeah. So that's the cheap, nasty, what we call council fitting. So I've replaced it with a nice LED. Yeah, so that's what I've done, guys. And I got some of these. Sorry, you're going to have to disappear again. 1 second. This little, I've got a box down here, guys. Some of these boxes, yeah. So that yellow one there, that's got me electrical stuff in. That's got various screws, and that one's bits and pieces. You know, might have some more, might have some stuff I do for my cars, but in my electrical box I have these handy, and these are the connectors. So we get these different connectors. So also you get 5-1 for 5 wires. So I've been using, obviously, so you got a 2-wire one, and I should have some here. Should have a 3-wire. Then you have these, which are just a push fit, you know, push your wire in. That's it. But oh, I think my 3 ones must be in the other. Anyway, well, how these work is, you lift these little levers, yeah. You strip your wire for about, was it 10 mil, something like that. These are rated for 32 amp. So that's 450 volt. It says on the side there. That's what they're rated for. There's an AGW, which is the gauge of the wire, 2412, and you just open that up, put your wire in till it hits a stop, because that it doesn't come through. It's a dead stop here at the end. Close your wire, and that's your connection made. Easy as chips, you know, when you're doing your wiring connections. Yeah, like I said, a lot easier than messing around with these things. Plus, it makes a nice. I think it makes a tidy job, because then you can put it back through the hole, and it just makes a tidier job. You haven't got to try and figure out how it's going to fit into here. Like this one's domed, so everything fits inside it. Oh, so that's the fitting. So that's the fit. No, so that's why that's domed. So all that gubbins fits in that. Yeah, that's like an old style fitting, I think. You know, now they're all spotlights and flush fittings and things like that. You know. So I put in a. Well, the one I put in is almost. It's on. I think it's only like maximum. I think its thickness is about. I think it's 3 inches, maybe less than that. Can't quite remember, but it's very, you know, so it's flush to the ceiling. You know, nothing hanging down, no wires, no chain, nothing like that. You know, like you get if you get a heavy pendant or something. And it's yeah, and it's PIR as well. So I'm always leaving the light on. I've got to be honest. Every time I go in there, I leave the light on. The missus goes nuts. So at least when I come out there, it'll go off on its own. Instead, this was, like I said, it's supposed to be energy saving with the LED and all that. So that's what I've been up to today, guys. Yeah, and I lost the wire at first. I was just pushing it through, and I actually put it back through the hole. So I had to open the bloody hole. I didn't have anything in this lot, believe it or not, to make the hole wire, you know, big. I didn't have I got a plasterboard, because obviously the ceiling in there is plasterboard, because it's obviously covered in underneath the stairs. It's plasterboard. So I got a plasterboard saw somewhere. Can I find it? Nope. No. So I've had to sort of chisel away a little bit to try and get my fingers in, try and feel where the wire was. I found it, and I pushed it further bloody back. So then I had all sorts of bloody. I got a magnet thing I tried using, you know, try and catch it with a magnet thing, you know, just telescope it, because I use that when I'm working on the car or something, in case I drop a nut or something. Yeah, and I've had pliers what's got a bend in them, couldn't quite reach it, so I had to open the hole to get a couple of fingers in to feel for it. I ended up breaking down an old coat hanger, which are metal. Most of them now in the UK are all plastic crap, you know. Again, talk about environmental health and all that sort of shit, and they're making bloody plastic coat hangers. You can't get a wire. I'm very lucky enough. I had a wire one in my wardrobe, and I've also a wire. I put a hook on it, fed it through, managed to get the wire back out. That just took me up, because I was up and down trying to find me pad saw, I think they call them, for the plasterboard. Couldn't find it anywhere. I was just getting frustrated and wound up, and as you do when you can't find anything you need. Hence why I need to tidy this up again this year. So it's been a pretty busy couple of days, guys, you know, trying to get this deck sorted out, and obviously doing all that gravel and everything. I mean, that's 3 ton of gravel we've had to shovel and barrow, you know, because obviously they can't get it. And they had it on our driveway. I mean, if you go 2 cars lengths, and that's as close as they could get it, the bags to the, you know, to the house. So we got to shovel, barrow, shovel, barrow. Yeah, I took my time on that though. Give myself plenty of breaks, make sure my back was okay. So us old guys got to look after ourselves, because no one else is going to do it. And talking of us old guys, we also got to remember, don't overdo it as well. It's so easily done. Right guys, 31 minutes, sorry for the dragged on a little bit, but I just wanted to show you what I've been up to a little bit today. Well, this last week really. So I wish you a very happy hump day. Enjoy your Wednesday afternoon in the States, over the pond, or whatever it is, wherever you are. No idea what it is. Yeah, I do. It's actually 10 to 6. So handy this thing is, I tell you, because I've got watches, but I don't wear them. So you know, I don't wear them. I know a few. I think about 3 watches that need batteries. So I've got a couple of watches. not like Simon's got nothing like his collection. I know Gary got a few watches as well, Pipe Monkey Gary. I buy the odd one now and again. Well, Mrs. buy one, gets me odd done. I think the Mrs. last time what Mrs. got me one was an F1 one, which is for me, it was a birthday one a couple of years ago. So have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is in your part of the world, guys. Like I said, unfortunately, my order from Germany hasn't come in yet. I bet it'll come tomorrow. And I wish you well. Take care. Look after one another. Sorry, I'm looking a bit scruffy here, like I said, unshaven. Looking a bit of a mess, so I do apologise. But I've been trying to. Also, I've been going to get this. I wanted to get this done. So I wish you well. Have a great evening. Look after one another. Take care, and I'll see you when next well she's walking. Guys, thanks for joining me. Much appreciated, as always, especially when I go on for 33 minutes as it is now. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks very much. Enjoy your smokes.